Get ready to smile and say cheese, because our restaurant corner tonight is one of the cheesiest places in town. It's none other than Wilmington's own The Cheesery, located at 1709 Delaware Avenue. Now, they've received rave reviews from News Journal food critics Otto Deckham and Eleanor Getz, and recently received kudos from the Philadelphia food critic by the name of John Bull. And with us today is the chef and owner of the restaurant, John Uhrick, and Marie Manno, who is assistant chef at The Cheesery. Welcome, John and Marie.
Thank you.
Now, John, what are your hours?
We're open at 11 a.m. until 10 at night.
And how many days a week?
6 days a week. We're closed Sundays.
Now, you're located at 1709 Delaware Avenue, right?
Correct.
Now, that's what next to what?
The Delaware's Cafe.
Do you accept credit cards?
Yes, we do. We accept American Express, Visa, MasterCharge, and WSFS.
Now, what is the atmosphere inside?
It's a country French atmosphere.
And the type of cuisine that you serve?
It's continental cuisine.
Now, how did this whole idea for The Cheesery get started?
Well, my partner and I, Nate Cook, were looking for a kitchen to do our catering. So we noticed that the cheese shop was for sale. So we bought the cheese shop, we put in our kitchen, and then we noticed that we can put in a few tables. So after a few tables, then we said, hey, look, why don't we put a bar in? Now we have a restaurant. It's very interesting how it all started out.
And you have specialties of the house?
We sure do. One of our specialties is a veal Gruyere, which is veal sauteed in a white wine sauce with a Gruyere cheese, which comes from Switzerland.
Now, what's your biggest selling cheese?
Brie.
Now, in the front of the restaurant, I understand there's a cheese shop.
Yes, that's correct.
And what type of cheeses do you offer?
Well, we offer at least 125 different kinds of cheeses from all over. France, Germany, Denmark, Sweden. And
Marie Manno, I understand you've helped the chef here and prepared some nice dishes for us to take a look at. What do we have here today?
Okay, these are just a few of our items from the blackboard menu. We have a house salad, which consists of mixed greens, different vegetables, different kinds of cheeses, shaved almonds, and all kinds of sprouts. Okay, you can you get that with your dinner entree, or you can have that as a luncheon specialty.
I see.
And we have two of our entrees here. One is chicken Dijonnaise. It's chunks of chicken breast sauteed in butter and white wine sauce with a cream sauce served over a bed of herb rice. And the vegetable du jour is broccoli today. And we have the veal Gruyere, which John just told you about. We have a specialty cheesecake. It's amaretto cheesecake. It's made with amaretto di Serrano. And that's made by one of our owners, Gene Duff. And we also have a baked brie, which is our famous brie cheese baked in a white wine sauce served with French bread and apples. We have our escargot, which is French snails sauteed in butter, lemon, and herbs and spices, served in mushroom caps. And we also have an Epicurean delight, which is a little different. It's brown bread topped with Danish cream cheese. It has caviar, egg whites, tuna fish, egg yolks, and black olives.
That's quite a selection.
Yeah.
John, why don't you tell us about some of the cheeses, just the sampling you brought along with today?
Okay, we have our brie. It's brie with pepper, and that comes from France. Then we have our Saga cheese, which is a fairly new cheese. It's a combination of your Danish blue cheese and your Danish brie, which is also a triple creme brie. Then we have our Danish caviar and cream cheese, which is a Danish lumpfish caviar, and you can see it's very nicely done with chives. Then we have our Jarlsberg, which is like a Swiss-like cheese, and that comes from Norway. Then we have our Camembert, which is the small round, which is also a French brie cheese, but it has a little sharper taste to it. Then that weird-looking cheese, that green cheese, is our Parmesan cheese, which comes from Switzerland, and it's made with 100% skim milk.
Well, John, I can see why you have such a wide selection, and such many people have been talking very highly about your place. I'm looking forward to tasting some of these items right after the show.
Oh, we're all going to just munch out. We're all excited.
And I can see why you've done so well with the critics, and I want to thank you for coming on Focus.
Oh, thank you for having us. It was a pleasure.
And John has been kind enough to provide us with a gift certificate for dinner for two to the Cheesery located at 1709 Delaware Avenue. And all you have to do is answer this question. What Focus Delaware sponsor specializes in auto repairs? Again, what Focus Delaware sponsor specializes in auto repairs? I'll give you a hint. It's located at 1121 French Street. Now, if you have to call 652-4424. If you're the fifth caller with the correct answer, you get dinner for two to the Cheesery. If you're the 6th caller, you're going to win a $25 gift certificate to the Craft Connection, featured on tonight's Consumer Spotlight. And the 7th and 8th caller will win the Jack of Diamonds' new album called Dodge City. Now remember our special rule: if you've won within the last 8 weeks, please don't call. We'd like to give everyone a fair chance